Hello, everyone. I'm here to share our research on greening urban and residential spaces, enhancing performance objectives through landscaping in a changing world. In an era where creating livable cities has become more critical than ever, understanding how different landscaping approaches can enhance both environmental health and community well-being is essential for both urban planners, designers, and residents alike. Recent shifts in societal priorities and environmental pressures have fundamentally changed how we think about our urban spaces. Namely, in the state of Washington, we are asked as designers to meet a zero carbon footprint in all public designs moving forward by the year 2050. Communities are demanding landscapes to go beyond aesthetic appeal. They want spaces that actively address water management, promote ecological diversity, provide cooling effects, and most importantly, support community well-being. However, there are significant gaps in understanding which landscape design approaches actually deliver on these performance objectives. Our research addresses this critical knowledge gap by analyzing 8 distinct landscape typologies used in urban and residential settings. Over a 12-month period, we conducted a comprehensive analysis using 3 key approaches. First, an extensive literature review examining peer-reviewed research on environmental and social impacts. Second, a case study analysis of 8 prevalent landscape typologies at both urban and residential scales, specifically 100-foot by 100-foot urban spaces and 30-foot by 30-foot residential areas. And finally, we created a digital model using advanced software like Lumion and the Adobe Creative Cloud to visualize each typology's performance characteristics. This dual scale analysis was crucial for understanding how these landscapes perform in different spatial contexts. We analyzed 8 of the most common landscape approaches: all lawn, all garden, lawn-garden combinations, synthetic turf, xeriscaping, native plants, clover lawns, mulch and rock landscape, and no maintenance natural growth areas. Each represents a different philosophy towards urban landscaping, from high maintenance performance, recreational spaces, and to completely hands-off natural systems found in both urban and residential design practices. So let's start with the traditional all-lawn approach. Our analysis shows that this typology excels in providing recreational space and societal benefits. It's ideal for community gathering and various activities. The evapotranspiration rate from well-maintained lawns does provide a cooling effect in urban environments, as well as residential. However, the shallow root systems limit stormwater infiltration compared to deeper-rooted alternatives. While lawns offer the highest social utility among our typologies, they require significant water input in some environments and regular maintenance for other environments. For livable cities, this represents a trade-off between immediate human usability and long-term environmental sustainability. In contrast, all garden landscapes emerge as our ecological champion. The increased plant diversity creates habitat for pollinators, while varied root depth significantly improve stormwater infiltration and reduced runoff. These landscapes excel at removing air pollutants and providing temperature regulation. Scientific research consistently shows that garden immersion positively impacts mental health and overall well-being. From a livable cities perspective, gardens represent a powerful tool for addressing multiple urban challenges simultaneously, and air quality, stormwater management, biodiversity, and human health, though they may offer less space for active recreation. The lawn-garden combination typology represents what we found to be the most balanced approach for livable cities. This hybrid design provides recreational space while maintaining ecological diversity. Our analysis shows it achieves lower overall runoff levels, enhanced stormwater infiltration due to varied root depths, and effective temperature regulation. Importantly, it reduces particulate matter in the air while still providing space for community activities. This typology demonstrates what we don't have to choose between human needs and environmental benefits. Thoughtful design can achieve both objectives simultaneously. Synthetic turf offers maximum recreational benefits with minimal maintenance, appealing to resource-constrained municipalities. However, our research reveals significant limitations for livable cities. The absence of ecological diversity in root systems eliminates stormwater management benefits. More concerning, synthetic turf absorbs and retains heat, potentially creating dangerous surface temperatures and releasing small inhalable particles that can impact human health. While functional for specific applications, synthetic turf doesn't contribute to the environmental objectives that make cities more livable. Xeriscaping with native plants represents an increasingly important approach for water-stressed urban areas. Our analysis shows these landscapes excel in water conservation while providing excellent cooling effects and efficient water infiltration. Native plants support local ecosystems and require minimal inputs once established. For cities facing water scarcity or seeking to reduce maintenance cost, xeriscaping offers an elegant solution that maintains aesthetic appeal while delivering strong environmental performance. This typology is particularly relevant as climate changes and water conservation become increasingly critical. Our research also examined 3 alternative approaches. Clover lawns offer eco-friendly alternatives to traditional grass, fixing nitrogen naturally and reducing fertilizer needs while supporting pollinators. However, they're less suitable for high-traffic recreational use. Mulch and rock landscapes provide excellent water management and temperature regulation with minimal maintenance, though they offer limited ecological diversity. Finally, no-maintenance natural areas serve as a powerful carbon sink with robust root systems that stabilize soil. However, they can increase habitat for rodents and invasive species, making them challenging for urban residential areas. Each represent a different balance point between maintenance, functionality, and environmental benefit. When we analyze performances across all typologies, several key patterns emerge. For stormwater management, gardens and lawn-garden combinations significantly outperform lawns and synthetic alternatives. For cooling effects, most vegetative landscapes provide benefits, with gardens and xeriscaping leading the way. For social benefits and recreational use, lawn and lawn-garden combinations excel. Maintenance requirements vary dramatically, with synthetic turf and mulch requiring the least input, while garden need the most care. Most importantly, for livable cities, the combination approaches, particularly on garden designs, consistently deliver across multiple performance objectives without major trade-offs. So what does this mean for creating more livable cities? First, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Different urban contexts require different landscape approaches. However, our research strongly suggests that the combination typologies offer the best path forward for most urban applications. They provide the recreational and social benefits communities need while delivering the environmental services that make cities more resilient and healthy. Second, even modest increases in plant diversity and root depth complexity can yield significant environmental benefits. Cities don't need to choose between human usability and environmental performance. Thoughtful design can achieve both. Based on our findings, several practical strategies for urban planners and designers exist. First, prioritize combination typologies that integrate recreational spaces with diverse plantings. Second, consider site-specific factors such as xeriscaping for water-stressed areas or gardens for all air quality improvement, and lawn garden combinations for high-use community spaces. Third, think beyond individual properties to neighborhood scale impacts. Different typologies can complement each other across a district. Fourth, engage communities in the selection process as social acceptance is crucial for long-term success. And finally, plan for maintenance capacity. The most environmentally beneficial landscape is worthless if it can't be properly maintained over time. Our research opens several avenues for future investigation. We need long-term studies tracking how these typologies perform over multiple seasons and years. Economic analysis comparing life cycle costs would help cities make informed investment decisions. We also need research on how different typologies perform when combined at neighborhood scales. And most importantly, we need to understand how community engagement and maintenance practices affect real-world performance. Our digital modeling approach provides a foundation for testing new hybrid approaches before implementation. In conclusion, our research demonstrates that landscape design is a powerful tool for creating more livable cities, but success requires moving beyond simple aesthetic choices to evidence-based performance thinking. The communities demanding landscapes that deliver on environmental and social objectives are right to expect more, and our research shows it's absolutely achievable. By understanding the strengths and limitations of different landscape typologies, we can make informed decisions that create urban spaces that are not only beautiful, but actively contribute to environmental health, community well-being, and urban resilience. The path to more livable cities literally starts from the ground up with thoughtful landscape design that serves both people and planet. Thank you.